New England Patriots in 1994, Robert Kraft has become NFL royalty, turning his $172 million investment into one that's worth more than $3.8 billion, making the Patriots the second most valuable franchise in the NFL. In 2000, betting on a sixth-round draft pick from Michigan, quarterback Tom Brady was drafted 199th overall, and he would soon lead them to 5 championships. That once unfamiliar quarterback, now a superstar, married to a supermodel. Brady leading the team to each of those 5 titles. Now 41 years old, the future Hall of Famer showing no signs of slowing down. But that doesn't stop fans of opposing teams from trying to stop the Patriot dynasty. The NFL is now investigating this green laser from last week's AFC Championship game. Meantime, Kraft, Brady, and the Patriots continuing their fight. Hello, Super Bowl! On their way to their 9th Super Bowl together.
It is pretty remarkable. Now, officials do not believe that green laser affected that game in any way, but love them, hate them, you have to respect what the Patriots have done. The Super Bowl just 1 week from Sunday in Atlanta. And Michael, wow, Tom Brady has changed a lot from his days at the University of Michigan.
Yeah, you watched him at the University of Michigan, Paula. And, you know, it's great to have the guy who brought him into the NFL, Robert Kraft, is here with us. And congratulations on another Super Bowl.
Thank you, Michael.
Well deserved.
You took 2 from us.
Well, you know, you won 5. Don't get greedy. we're going to talk. We're happy you're in the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about something else that everyone's still talking about. I know Robin discusses it on the daily. The interference call in the NFC Championship game. And as one of the leading owners in the league, what do you think the league can do to make sure that this does not happen again?
You know, that's a good question. And first of all, we have 1 more game left, so I love the refs. But I go
smart man.
But I go back to 1976, Ben Dryth, Sugar Bear Hamilton, same kind of situation. The Raiders go to the Super Bowl, we go home. And in life, I've learned things happen, nothing's perfect, no excuses. You make it happen, you do your best. We have human errors sometimes, but we have to move on, and it's unfortunate, and we have to be diligent about trying to get it corrected.
Yeah, and the referees are not perfect, and the game is not perfect.
No, but they actually do a great job. I'll tell you, in our game in KC, there were a number of controversial calls that they had to get right, and they got them all right. And the crowd is there. They have a tough job.
And something else that happened in KC at the AFC Championship game was there was this laser pointed at Tom Brady, and it's not the first time this happened. So what can be done to stop this, because it's potentially dangerous?
Well, it doesn't happen when you come to Foxborough. So, but I'll tell you, I just hear the word laser, and I think of Tommy and his eyes. And in that last drive, we had 3 third down and 10s. And he was laser focused, and so whatever it was, I think it was a positive influence. But I think part of the security check has to be sure those kinds of things don't happen.
Yeah, and you know, this week marks the 25th anniversary of you purchasing and buying the Patriots. And here's what you said on that day.
My objective in doing this is to help bring the championship to New England.
And you've done that. 5 Super Bowls, 10 appearances. Is remarkable. The most successful owner in NFL history. What have you done? How do you think you built this winning culture and have been able to sustain it for so long?
Well, you know, in anything in life, the key is getting good people around you and creating a culture where everyone is open to disagree, but keep it in the family, which is hard sometimes, especially in a business that's so public. And once you have good people, the trick is to try to have continuity. And I'm happy, you know, please God, 1 more season that Tommy and Bill Belichick, who are the best at what they do, in my opinion, will be with us for 20 years, 2 decades. In a business where parity, we all spend the same amount of money. When you do well, you draft lower, you play a hotter schedule, you know, and then you need some luck.
Well, well, I don't think it's all luck. It's a lot of skill involved, because Belichick Brady. You drafted Brady, 199th pick in 2000. And I remember looking at the pictures of him and at the NFL Combine. If you looked at him, you're like, oh, this guy is not going to do what he has done in this league. It was not the most flattering look of Tom Brady. But how did with those two together, tell us about something, because in the Super Bowl you hear everything about these guys. He's been in a nice Super Bowl. You think you know everything about Tom Brady. Give us one thing that is not widely known about him.
Well, the thing that's most impressive to me, he is still the same guy that he was when he came out of Michigan, and I met him, that skinny beanpole, coming down the steps, and with that great physique that you speak about. And he is the nicest person, genuine. He's the same person today as he was when he was 4th on the depth chart back there in 2000. And he's just, I mean, when my wife of blessed memory passed away almost 8 years ago, he was there for me in a way only my sons were, and the guys in the locker room were. But he cares, and he connects. And I think he's able to do that in the huddle, even with guys half his age. And they see how hard he works and what he does and how genuine he is and how he's selfless and puts team first. And I think that really spreads.
Well, as a friend of his, I definitely second all those things you're saying. And to every Patriots fan, I'm sure for you, you hope he never retires.
I'm in that camp. And listen, I brought you and Robin and George some Kraft family eggs. They're generic, they're safe to eat. And then also, I know you're lacking some championship gear. I thought you might.
Okay. Mr. Kraft, thank you so much.
Great to meet you.
Appreciate it. Gonna enjoy those eggs.